M.I.A, AIM, or AIM, I don't know which one, I guess could be either.
Hello guys, welcome to the very first Punk Flash review. My name is Jason Anderson, and I'm going to be reviewing M.I.A.'s AIM, or AIM. There's a controversy, I'm not sure really which one it is. This is the Sri Lankan artist's 5th album, following Matangi, which came out in 2013, which I wasn't honestly very crazy about, but you know, whatever, today is a new day. I was going to make this video outside. I'm really sad that I couldn't because my computer felt like it was on fire. So now you're in a room with pink walls and clouds on the ceiling. Let's get back to the material. M.I.A. blew up with her famous song Paper Planes. Everyone knows it. All I want to do is bum 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 and I cha-ching, you know, that song. That was the best cover. She kind of brought this world music influence into popular music, which no one else really has in a while. You know, with all the kind of homogenized EDM influence blah that's been coming out. But she brought this kind of world music influence with songs like Bird Flu, with Galang from her first album, from Bamboo Banga. I really loved Kala, her second album, because it was able to kind of bring out a lot of disparate sounds that we hadn't really heard a lot of in popular music recently. So her activism is kind of polarizing for people for some reason. I don't know. She's kind of has somewhat of an off-putting personality sometimes, but her activism influences her music quite a bit, and her upbringing influences it even more. She is a kind of a global person. She was born in Sri Lanka, but she grew up there during the Civil War, and she was her family was forced to, you know, get out of there. And she luckily made it out. She went to India, and then she went to England. So her sound kind of brings all of these different cultures into one mashed up, you know, song. That being said, I don't know if this album really does it very well. Let's start off with the singles that came out with Borders and Go Off. Go Off being produced by Black Star and, you know, Skrillex of Skrillex fame. I listened to them. Like, they're not amazing. They're not bad. I wasn't really that excited. Like, okay, it sounds, you know, not like nails on a chalkboard or, you know, someone just screaming at you for 3 minutes, so it's not horrible. So I was coming into this album kind of indifferent. I wasn't really sure what to expect, honestly. And most of the songs have a glimmer of something there. Something that could be great, you know? But they're kind of soured in a way by her vocals or by some weird choice with the loops or with some, I don't know, some odd production choices. Borders is not bad. The beat on it's pretty good. Actually, the best beat on the album is probably AMP, All My People. And I mean, I love the beat of that thing. If it was just the music of that song, I'd be like so down with it. But, you know, you get songs where the beats and the loops are just so gratingly annoying that it's hard to listen to. You get songs like Bird Song. Oh my god. Bird Song is basically like if you gave a 5-year-old a kazoo and just said, do stuff and figure it out, and then loop that over and over and over again while M.I.A. raps about birds. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty awful. The final track, Survivor, was kind of met with these really, really ridiculous sounding strings, met with these like pillowy princess synths that are like, it's like a Disney song almost, like with M.I.A. on top of it, which is kind of scary. Jump In, which is, I think is the 3rd track on the album, is I'm gonna rename the Mumble song because all of all of the loops she puts in it are just like bing bop bop bing bop bop. It's like, what are you doing? Why is that a thing? Why is that okay right now? And the answer is, it's not. It's not a good idea. Or Dextadap's part in Foreign Friend, which sounds like a tone-deaf guy trying to wail an 80s ballad. Really, any 80s ballad, doesn't really matter which one, you can pick one, whatever you want. I'm not sure whose idea it was to rhyme, well, I guess I know whose idea it was M.I.A.'s idea, to rhyme literally every word in the song Finally with E. It's just repeated over and over and over and over. And they added reverb to it to make the E's last even longer. So the whole song is basically just like an entire E over and over and over and over again. And it makes me kind of want to die a little bit. The phrase, "what's up with that," is used more in the first song Borders than any other phrase or word in the song. It's like so watered down that saying the song is about something is kind of making it up. It's not about anything. People are like, oh, it's about first world problems and like making fun of them. It's like, no, it's more about just ridiculous saying what's up with that to everything. Like shoes, what's up with that? Horses, what's up with that? No, I don't know what's up with that. The only real consistent theme in this album is the lyrics. They're awful on every song. Like, everyone is just completely vapid and, like, useless. Like, no song really says anything about anything. We have gems like Birdsong, where, you know, they had the kazoo teeth falling out nightmare happening in the background. And then you have her spitting out these amazing dad jokes, like, stay rich like an ostrich is said several times in that song. I'm not sure if ostriches are even rich. I don't think they are. I'm Robin this joint, as in like Robin the bird, which is just, it's grade A stuff right there. There's I'm cuckoo for you, because get it, birds say cuckoo, so she's cuckoo for you in the bird song. Who would have guessed it? Visa, the song Visa, taught me that Mexicans say hola. That's an actual lyric in that song. Mexicans say hola. Not said once. I think it's said 2 or 3 times, probably. Pretty much any song is a amazing work of art of awful lyrics, like that say nothing at all. It's almost like listening to a Lil B song, except Lil B knows that his songs are ridiculous, and M.I.A. seems to have no earthly idea that our songs are just like, they mean nothing and are nothing. Like, I would rather listen to Lil B's song Ellen DeGeneres about Ellen DeGeneres than any of these songs over again, ever. But the crowning glory of all of these is the song Free Done, which, yeah.
I'm a swagger man, rolling in my swagger van, from the People's Republic of Swagistan.
For someone who's such an outspoken activist, it's a shame to see that she's so willing to say absolutely nothing in her songs. Activism has written us amazing music by artists, you know, Rage Against the Machine, System of a Down, the Beatles. Tons of artists have used activism as a canvas music as a canvas to write music about activism and kind of be a voice for people who don't have one. I think I'm gonna give this album a 2.5. I feel like that's pretty generous. Really, it's just because some of the beats I liked-ish, kinda. But honestly, that's the best I can do, guys. I'm sorry. For those M.I.A. fans out there. I'm sure they feel pretty bad, too, after listening to this album. I don't think there's any way to kind of sell this as kind of a Gila monster of an album. if you have any comments, if you liked it, if you hated it, please explain why in the comments, or by saying them to yourself, or by saying them to a friend. Thank you for listening and watching. It's been a pleasure. M.I.A.'s AIM.